Hold up. Run that shit the fuck back.
You're. 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 Servers.
Hey, we don't mind come up in the stew. Mayo, come up in the stew.
Or put a little sauce in the trap.
But shit. Let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. What we getting into first? Oh, this is what we getting into. Y'all see it? Y'all see it. Friday night, Smackdown.
Smack it down.
I mean,
Which I want to talk about is Friday night on Smackdown.
for anybody who watched Smackdown, what do you think? What did you think about the show tonight? Give me your honest thoughts about the show tonight. What did you think?
And I already know what everybody's finna be talking about.
Cody's first Smackdown as champion. What did you think?
It's definitely a breath of fresh air. Very corporate. And corporate Cody Rhodes.
Adrenaline in my office.
Oh boy. I'm gonna let the viewers try to pile on up in here. We got 3 in here right now. If y'all just tuned in, how y'all feel about Friday Night SmackDown?
Let me go ahead and share this to the community tab too.
What about you, Mayo? You still around? You still hanging around? You still lurking? Or you dipped out?
She probably too busy playing. What's his name?
But what on that GT, that Grand Theft Auto,
Grand Theft Auto or on
getting murked?
or
Nah,
on New Beast Mode with Dakota Kai.
she uses Dakota Kai.
Mm-hmm.
You winning some championships. Anyways, man, what you think about Cody Rhodes, bro? I
Uh,
like the part Solo is taking over the bloodline. Oh yeah, and that's gonna be the top storyline on SmackDown, even with Cody Rhodes as champion, man. That I said it before we went live on the air. If Cody's reign as what is it, Universal Champion, Undisputed Champion? If Cody Rhodes' reign as Universal or whatever Undisputed Champion is not, if he ain't got no real heat to it, and it's just competitor after competitor, his title run is about to get completely fucking swallowed by the bloodline. Like straight up. I almost feel sorry for him. 'Cause I can honestly already see it coming, bro. If he don't got no real heat, like the WWE Championship right now has more heat already over on Raw. Like, come on, bro. You know Drew Mack is gonna go after that shit again. But then you got him and CM Punk already. You know what I'm saying? They going at it. That's probably gonna be the second biggest. Yeah, it is gonna be the second biggest storyline of the company outside of the Bloodline. But Raw, honestly, right now Raw is a little bit unpredictable though, because you got Damian Priest as a champ. It came out of fucking nowhere. We kind of expected it, but not really. You got Drew. Drew's still gunning for that shit, but at the same time, he got CM Punk. So really, if you put Drew McIntyre and CM Punk's feud, who's going to be occupying Damian Priest? Like really? Oh boy. And how long do y'all think Damian Priest is going to be champion over on Monday Night Raw?
that's a good point.
Because right now, I mean, he can have him a little. He can have a decent little reign. Because like I said, after Punk just cost him his number one contendership shot, that's going to have Drew McIntyre and CM Punk is obviously they're going to have their own little thing going on. So that leaves the door wide open for honestly Damian Priest to shine. So who's going to be the one to take the belt off of Damian Priest? Who you think is going to be? You know what? I ain't even gonna talk about Raw too much because that's Raw talk. But who do you feel?
Well, obviously Drew McIntyre, but my other option, I mean, Gunther. Hey, one of those.
Gunther taking the belt from Priest.
Hey,
You think Damian Priest makes you the Mania's champ?
who knows how far he makes it? But
I don't know. I look, you don't see him making it to the end of the year as champion.
yeah, because there's a I think there's a live event in Scotland, and Drew could honestly win it there. Honestly,
That's probably what's gonna happen. If it's not Drew, it's gonna be Gunther. I got a feeling. A part of me, I feel like at WrestleMania, we're still talking about fucking Monday Night Raw, but I do feel like we might possibly be looking at Gunther versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 41.
yeah, Gunther can definitely win the Royal Rumble this time around.
Because not Damian Priest, if Drew McIntyre, if he ends up winning the belt before Mania, and Gunther, if he wins the Royal Rumble, then like, come on, yeah, that's a perfect setup, and that's a hell of a match, and it could be a hell of a feud too. For sure. But then again, what about CM Punk?
Who knows? But back on to SmackDown, yeah, like pretty much all the spotlight is on the Bloodline storyline. That's where all the spotlight is. I mean, I do like what they're doing right now. With Solo Sikoa taking over, asserting his dominance, like saying, although Roman is out the way, the bloodline is still the real deal. We're still gonna, reign supreme over this brand. I like that. Jimmy Uso, hey, like they said, losses have consequences, and he had to pay for them after that loss to Jey
Man,
Uso.
I am looking forward to seeing. It's gonna be some shit whenever we do see Jey Uso go back and help his brother. He did say he wanted him to come back. So kind of that really has me pretty curious to see like how all that's gonna go down. I thought it was gonna come out tonight, but obviously they ain't finna blow the whole load in one fucking segment like that. So it's probably gonna be some build up for Jey Uso to go back and help Jimmy. And from what happened, not sure if they're gonna do that shit or not right now. From the way it came off, it seems like they wrote Jimmy off of television. Like we're not gonna see Jimmy for a couple of weeks.
But they was spiking him like crazy. No Diddy. They was spiking him like
Boy, what?
crazy, bro. Ah, 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 ah. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he caught some work tonight. He was really tagging his ass on the slip.
And then obviously, the triple threat between LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, and Santos Escobar.
Shut
And
up.
I mean, you pretty much can guess who advanced in this match. You can pretty much guess that. Take a lucky guess.
Maybe Stone Cold came out. Cost cost LA not the match.
Nah.
And his chat is booming.
Hmm?
I said this chat is booming right now.
This guy.
Nah, let me see. Goddamn. Shit, what else happened next on SmackDown? I want to talk about.
Yeah, that triple threat. You already know who won that. Pretty much LA Knight won that. Advanced. Um Obviously Bailey, the new women's champion. Definitely a beautiful sight to see. She, for her first match, she wanted to give the opportunity to Naomi.
So that's gonna lead to Sasha Banks coming back, right?
That's what everybody wants, but hey, sorry about your damn luck.
Nah, I'm
Sorry.
cool where Mercedes is currently at, but they got to get back on track, boy. But other than that, yeah, it's definitely good to see Bailey as champ. I've been following her for a while since the NXT days, man. The good old black and gold. And it's crazy how time flies, bro. I remember when Bailey was on NXT having them crazy ass matches against fucking Becky and Charlotte, and to just see how everything ended up. Her finally getting a belt at Mania, which took way too damn long. She should have been won the strap at Mania a long time ago. Should have been had a moment a long time ago. But it kind of goes to show who was in charge. Like
Yeah.
they really made it seem like they made it seem like Bailey was like the fourth best member of the fucking Four Horsewomen, as they call it. And we all know that shit is a lie like fuck. That shit is Sasha, Bailey, Charlotte, and then Becky. The only reason I say Charlotte over Becky, I would see. I don't want to say Becky is the fourth best one, but I feel like in ring ability, Charlotte is better than Becky Lynch. Now that might be a hot take, but that's how I feel about it.
Mm, it all
Like
depends.
Becky, she has a better character. She has a better character. She seems more natural, more genuine. She has you know what I'm saying? She really brings heat to a match, that fire and passion. But I don't think she has this. I don't think her in ring ability. It's not terrible. It's not bad. She's not a bad wrestler, but I do feel like Charlotte can put on a better match in ring wise than Becky. But that's just as far as in ring goes. Now overall, I'm picking Becky over Charlotte any day of the week. So You know what? Yeah, I'll retract that statement. I might just put Becky back at number 3 and Charlotte number 4, only because like overall, if I had to really pick and choose, I'm picking Becky over Charlotte. But I'm just saying, from strictly an in-ring standpoint, I do feel like Charlotte is a better in-ring performer.
Hey, everybody's gonna have a different order. Might have to put that poll up one day.
Boy, what?
But
And
yeah,
if y'all watching this stream later, if y'all watching this stream later, how you feel about that? Who do you think is the best in-ring? I'm not even going to put Sasha and Bailey in that because we know Sasha and Bailey are better in ring than both of them. Well, damn. Yeah, I got a hot ass take. I don't even want to say Bailey's a better wrestler than Charlotte. I think from as far as in ring goes, it's definitely going to be Sasha, Charlotte, Bailey, and then Becky. But that's strictly in ring. But that's my opinion. I want to see. I want to know what y'all's opinion on that. Who do you think? Who do y'all think is the best in ring when it comes to the four horsewomen in WWE?
hey, we'll just have to find out. But yeah, Bailey wants to face Naomi. Of course, Tiffany Stratton miss All About Me. Of course, she wants to get the shot, but she's not. Or maybe, WWE, they love their triple threats. Maybe that does happen. But as of now, it looks like Naomi's going to get first dibs. And yes, Stratton, she got the best of Naomi, you know, earlier in her tenure. Well, I should say her return. She got the best of Naomi, but Naomi basically got revenge this time around, basically to say, okay, I'm avenging my losses and I will be ready for my opportunity for the championship. So we'll see what happens with that. Next up, another triple threat. Good old triple threats.
You know, Triple H loves his triple threats.
Kevin Owens versus Rey Mysterio versus AJ Styles. Uh, who do you think won this match?
mm, Montez Ford.
Yeah, said Montez Ford. Nah, but hey, I'ma just say the winner was phenomenal, and that's all there is to it. He won the match, and we'll see what happens with that next. AJ Styles, and this is, I'm really curious. What are we doing with this? Because you just had LA Knight beat AJ Styles, but then you have LA Knight win, and then you have AJ Styles win. So what are we doing here? Are we about to just, keep on running in a loop, going in circles with these two? But don't get me wrong, they know how to put on a show, both of them. But I'm just saying, how long is this going to go, and where are we going to take this? But I definitely think they're leaning towards LA Knight finally getting some gold on his waist. I definitely think they're leaning towards that.
Yeah, there's no way we go another calendar year and LA Knight is not any sort of a champion. So we're definitely going to get that, and they're gonna have to go ahead and capitalize while LA Knight's still pretty hot.
But that's
So
but that's the thing too. It's like you said, capitalize when he's hot. It's like every time they try to cool him down, because that's one thing they hate. They hate when they try to cool somebody off, and then they manage to get the hype right back. Because I know, me included, I wanted LA Knight to win the Money in the Bank. I wanted him to win that shit. You remember that day? I wanted him to win it, but he didn't end
that
up.
was his best time.
Yeah, yeah, but he didn't. He didn't end up winning it. Time goes on, and he's still hot, still to this day. So, hey, while you have a second shot at this, get it done. I'm not saying to rush it and hand the gold to him on a silver platter next week on SmackDown, but I'm just saying let it marinate for a minute. Do what you got to do, and get to it. LA Knight as champion will definitely be an amazing, amazing time period to be in. It'll bring in a lot of new fans to the product.
And also, what are they doing with AJ Styles?
That's another thing too, bro.
Because
Because
it's like,
it's like, bro, AJ Styles still to this day, even at his age, is one of the greatest professional wrestlers breathing on planet Earth. Still to this day. But it's like, what are we doing with him? Is he gonna be with Carl Anderson? Is he gonna, be with, Meechim and them? Or is he just gonna be solo and be this badass dude that looks like he just it looks like he's about to just bum rush you in a downtown alleyway?
man, I feel like, honestly, what I want to see, because I mean, AJ Styles, he's had an okay run in WWE, but like that shit could have been a lot better. But we all know why it wasn't as good as he should have been, because you know who was in charge before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Triple H was in charge since Styles debuted, trust me, I guarantee you his run would have been fucking immaculate, bro. Not saying he's had a bad run. It's been all right. But I'm not like, damn, man, AJ Styles has had a hell of a career in the WWE. Like, I don't feel that way at all. And this is AJ Styles that we're talking about. I feel like I don't want to say his career has been lackluster, but me personally, I feel like I'm I'm a little let down with AJ Styles' run so far in WWE. To be honest with you, in my personal opinion, it hasn't been terrible, but it could have been a lot better. And I honestly, to be real with y'all, don't get me wrong, that other company is in the shitters right now. But if they can manage to pull themselves out of that goddamn shitter, which I'm sure they will at some point in time, they'll get back on track. I got hopes for them. When if AEW can get this shit back on track, and you know what I'm saying, get that old fire back or anything close to that shit, that's where AJ Styles needs to go. I feel like AJ Styles does not fit in the WWE. I'm sorry, he's not a WWE guy. He's just not. To me, he's not. He doesn't fit in that company. In my personal opinion, I feel like a place like AEW is somewhere where he can thrive, and that'll probably be the best Styles we've seen since his TNA days. Now that might be a hot take, but that's how I feel about it. He needs to go to AEW, and I say in his career, honestly, what I really would like to see, I want to see him go back to AEW, have a hell of a run down there, and then potentially end his career back where he started in TNA. That's how I feel about it. No, don't get me. I don't want to say, you know what I'm saying, but it's like I want to at least see him go back to TNA. I want to see him when his career is winding down. I want to at least see him at least make an appearance. You didn't even got to go back to TNA like full time, but make an appearance back. You know what I'm saying? Make an appearance over there or something, but not until like his AEW run is kind of like winding down. He could call it a career at AEW. I'm pretty sure he'll still get the Hall of Fame in WWE. But AJ Styles, I'm sorry, I feel like his best potential will be over in AEW. Now, unless they can turn it all around this time around in this new Triple H era, as we're calling it, the Paul Levesque era. Now, if they can turn all this shit around and make me eat my words, and really bring AJ Styles back to what he really should be, then I'll be on board with him staying on in the company. Because right now, yeah, WWE is as hot as it's ever been, bro, in a long time. So we'll see. I'll hold my opinion. I'm gonna hold on to my opinion for right now. I'm gonna just see what they do. I'm gonna just see what they do with Styles in 2024 and going into next year.
Yeah,
But
cause I mean, I understand where they're going with this. It's a familiar foe with AJ Styles. It's a familiar foe. Him and Cody Rhodes. The history with the obviously the Bullet Club, yada yada yada. They got history. But I'm just saying, it just so AJ Styles, he just lost to LA Knight at WrestleMania, and then you just throw him in a triple threat and throw him into a title match with Cody Rhodes. Like, and I'm just curious, like, how often is Cody Rhodes going to be on SmackDown? Like, is this just a filler because Roman Reigns isn't on SmackDown anymore? Are you gonna have Cody Rhodes, jump back and forth and do all these open challenges, a title match on Raw, a title match on SmackDown, a title match in this pay-per-view? Like, is he going to be representing both brands and doing title shots? Like, what's going on here? If AJ Styles is a part of the SmackDown brand and you're a part of Raw, mind you, the draft has not happened yet. So Cody Rhodes is a part of Raw, okay? Basically, I mean, Raw should be his home, correct? Cody Rhodes is a part of Raw. AJ Styles is a part of SmackDown. So that's his challenger, correct? So who's going to be his challenger on the Raw side? Or are you hinting that Cody Rhodes is going to flip and get drafted to SmackDown in the near future?
Yeah,
Like, what are we doing
I
here?
think I think Cody stays on SmackDown because Roman was a SmackDown guy pretty much his whole fucking championship reign, and Cody beat Roman, which was that he's obviously he's pretty much the SmackDown champion. So 9 times out of 10, yeah, Cody's gonna be staying on Friday nights.
And Monday
So
nights.
nah, I think once that draft happens, he's not gonna be swapping over. He's not gonna be going back to Raw. I think for now he might be flip flopping from Raw to SmackDown. But I think once that draft hits, I think that's gonna put a stop to all that shit.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be a key piece right there because
What up, Wolf?
I understand the World Heavyweight Championship is, it's not as big as the undisputed Universal Championship, but it's still, a step above the United States Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. So that basically is Monday Night Raw's championship. So I'm saying once you take Cody Rhodes away from Raw and you try to permanently put him on SmackDown, what are you going to be doing with Priest? Because that was the main problem when Vince was in charge. You would implement a WWE draft. You would be like, okay, this superstar is going here, this superstar is going here, but you could never stick to the code, ever. It's like if you say somebody is a member of Raw, why are they constantly on SmackDown? And vice versa. If somebody is a member of SmackDown, why are they constantly on Raw? What's the point of doing a brand split and all this WWE draft stuff if you're not going to stick to your guns? Like, what are we doing here? That's all we're saying. We just
And
hope
I go ahead.
we just hope that this time around you do it the correct way. And I actually am optimistic this time around because there's a different guy in charge, a guy who knows what the fuck he's doing and actually has a clear vision. There's still some brain cells left over in that head of his.
Yeah, I'm really hoping this time around they really stick to a real fucking draft and no more of that randomly popping in a fucking Monday Night Raw when you're a SmackDown guy, or the goddamn what was that dumbass shit they used to call that shit, bro?
What's up?
The fucking invitation they used to have. What was that shit called? They used to call that shit. I forgot. It was some dumb shit they used to call it. So basically, so somebody from SmackDown or Raw could go on the opposite show.
Oh,
That shit was just
a free agent, yeah, a free
no,
agent.
no, no. It wasn't not free agent.
You sure?
It was some other. No, it wasn't free agent. It was something else they used to call it because that shit used to get fucking. They used to joke about it all the time. We're all over Twitter and shit. I gotta find out what that shit was called. It was so fucking stupid. That shit was retarded, bro. But maybe it'll come to me later on. But yeah. But basically, yeah, I hope they don't do that dumb shit and have them damn free passes to a fucking champion just shows up on Raw for no reason. And they just blow the whole concept of a draft out of the goddamn water. Like it just never happened. Like if we see that shit again, they need to just cancel the draft, bro. Just go ahead and combine the goddamn brands and just have one fat ass brand where anybody from any brand can challenge anybody. Like just cut the bullshit.
Yeah, cause like you really, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Vince or whoever was in charge of this, they definitely ruined the mystique of the draft, man. Like it really used to be. So suspenseful. It used to be so crazy back in the day. How many of y'all remember when that big LED board would come up and they all used to be in like these little square boxes like Mortal Kombat and they would like basically loop around the whole entire board and it would have like a little sound that would be like niddling, 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 niddling. Meow. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was the real draft right there, but now you're trying to do it like a real sporting event. May I have your attention, please? With the first overall pick of Monday Night Raw.
Now I hope they don't go back to that shit, bro. When they used to come on stage with the fucking podium, bro. Like, bro, get that shit the fuck out of here,
Like,
dog. That
bro,
shit was nauseating.
it's like, what are we doing here, bro? Let's go back to the old days, man.
You haven't really missed anything for real. Wolf, did you catch SmackDown? Did you see anything that happened? But other than that, what was I finna say? Yeah, like I want the draft to really mean some shit and really be like how it used to be. Like make that shit competitive as hell, and people won't. You would never see someone on SmackDown go to Raw. And so whenever you do see it, that shit, you know what I'm saying? It shocks people. You just like, oh shit, wow, he's over here. Like we need to bring that shit back. Well, you know what I'm saying? Or SmackDown and Raw would take shots at each other. Like, man, you can go back to Raw, that garbage ass brand. Like, we need to see shit like that and really have that competitive nature between both brands. Like that, they need to bring that shit back. I remember that back in the day, it was like they had some big ass brawl. It was like a SmackDown versus Raw brawl backstage, and it was like who was it? Who was all that? It was like Big Show, Kane, all them Rey Mysterio. They was all back. They all met up in the parking lot at a fat ass brawl. Like that shit was hard, but that ain't gonna mean anything, and it's not gonna be special if we're seeing brand fucking a constant brand invitational every goddamn week. So hopefully Triple H really does this shit correctly and actually makes brand splits feel like a real brand split. So when it's time to really clash, or we get to Survivor Series, which is one of my personal favorites, if they bring back the Raw versus SmackDown concept, I don't know. They might not bring that shit back. I don't know because I think now they're just doing they just do War Games, and War Games is not really Raw versus SmackDown. They just whatever's the biggest fucking feud, and from the looks of it, we're probably gonna get the new bloodline versus the old bloodline type some bullshit. Like who's really some shit like that. I guess that's probably gonna be what happens at War Games this year, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully they bring back some actual importance to the draft.
And to wrap things up with SmackDown, Logan Paul, snarky Logan Paul bragging about retaining the United States Championship. Tag team match Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. You already know who won that match, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. But the thing that really caught my eye was the screen started flickering. There was like a glitch in the screen. I don't know if there was some technical difficulties with Fox. I'm not sure, or if they're teasing a return. But the screen started acting weird and started glitching and stuff. And I remember seeing like a hello or something a few days ago. Like, what is going on? Is this who I think it is?
Yeah, I've been hearing some shit like that too going around with potentially saying little brother Bo.
Boy, howdy.
Like man, so be on the lookout for that. I sure as hell am. So we're gonna be seeing what's going on with that, and we'll speak on that as the story progresses, and we'll just see what's going on. We'll be here for that shit. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Miss that man. Hopefully, if we do get Bo coming on in and basically carrying on his legacy, hey, love to see it. Hopefully they do it right. I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't see why Triple H would even allow something like that to completely get botched. There's absolutely no way. But yeah,
And to wrap up, a fatal four-way tag team match is booked next week. Ooh wee. The participants are the Street Profits, Legoro del Fantasma, New Catch Republic and AOP. I have a feeling the Street Profits are going to win that, and they're going to be the challengers for A Town Down's new SmackDown Tag Team titles. Or should I say A Town Down Under? Because that's what it really should be called. It's not A Town Down. That's Austin Theory's thing. It's A Town Down Under. But yeah, that about wraps up SmackDown. Let's go
Hold on,
ahead
so
and
wait, how long do you think that Grayson Waller
Grayson Waller.
and how long do you think Grayson Waller and Austin Theory are going to be champions, or are they going to be transitional champions and they're going to lose that shit their first defense?
Nah, I think they're gonna be champions for a good bit. But I hope this is not true. But like, there's some folks saying that they didn't even really want them in that ladder match, bro. That's crazy. Cause they are. You might not like them. A lot of people may not like them, but hey, they know how to play a heel role, bro. They know how to play a heel role, bro. Especially Waller
Oh yeah,
does.
we'll see. Right now, I mean, this is their time to shine. So I mean, as long as they don't get no fucking terrible creative, yeah, let's see what they can do with the championships. Even though that is a makeshift tag team, it's not a real fucking tag team. They just threw the motherfuckers together. But I guess they do fit. What I'm saying. Their personalities and their gimmicks kind of clash and they tie in. So you can see it. Hopefully, they actually do some shit with their ring, and they don't just make them transitional champions. And if we do get, what is it, the Street Profits, and Street Profits as tag team champs. Oh boy, that shit is all over the place, man. Honestly, that tag team division is just all over the place, bro. It really is. It's kind of crazy, a little wonky, but hopefully they do right with the Street Profits as tag team champions. But we'll see. Triple H is on you, bro.
Yeah, it's on you, bro. Hopefully, cause it. Oh man, it's like we just split the titles once again. Are they actually gonna be split and stay split? And we put on some great tag team matches, or things just all hell just ends up breaking loose, and they become two belts on two individuals once again. Or are you gonna unify them? Like what are we doing here? I hope we
And
actually are on the right track now.
and does that mean we're going to get double title ladder matches in WWE 2K25?
Yeah.
Let me stop playing.
But
Let me stop playing. Fuck ass game.
with that being said, let's carry on to the elephant in the room. Look in my Oh boy.
The court of choking out Perry.
AW
Oh
man.
man.
Oh, the talk of the town. AW, 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 AW. Did you see the footage? Did you see the footage? Well, we could show you the footage right now, but guess what's happening right now? People who are showing the footage are getting copyright striked. Wow. So let me get this straight, Tony Khan. You took matters into your own hands. You decided to roll this footage. And now, when everybody is laying their eyes upon it, you want it taken down?
And it's like you knew that was gonna happen. There's no way in hell that she was like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop this footage. But I don't think anybody's gonna be trying to, you know what I'm saying? That shit is going to forever live on the internet for the remainder of the existence. So no matter what you do, Tony Khan, like what are you gonna do? You're gonna copyright everybody that uploads that fucking video? Everybody in the world that uploads that shit?
Exactly.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. So you can send out as many copyrights as you want to, but people already got that video downloaded, screen recorded, whatever you want to call it. So that shit will forever be in the annals of Twitter and YouTube, no matter what. So that's where you fucked up.
That's the thing, man, because it's like I understand that CM Punk took shots at you on multiple occasions throughout WrestleMania week. I understand that. But hey, you could have left the internet games to somebody else, or you could have just said, you know what, I'm not gonna indulge in this bullshit. I'm not gonna participate in this fuckery. You could have just been like, you know what, I'm gonna just focus on what I need to focus on, and I'm going to focus on making AEW Dynasty the best pay-per-view of the year, not just the best pay-per-view of the month. Because WWE, hey, they already did what they had to do. Granted, night 2 was a lot better than night 1, but WrestleMania is over, and it got endless amounts of praise. WWE already handled their business. Now, look what you're doing. We're on the road to AEW Dynasty, and nobody's talking about the matches that's happening on AEW Dynamite. Everybody's focused on this footage. This is what you started, Tony Khan, because you got to realize the IWC gravitates to drama. If you didn't know that, so you just it doesn't matter what you put on this show, everything is going to get overshadowed by that footage.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was really a fucking Dumbo move. That was fucking stupid as hell. I was like, you're supposed to be the boss, right? You have a brand new show for the first time. Your debut pay-per-view of Dynasty. First ever Dynasty, bro. You got first ever matches like Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay that everybody was clamoring to see. You got Swerve Strickland potentially becoming the first ever black African American whatever champion over on AEW Dynamite. 2 weeks away. And as a boss, you pretty much make one stupid ass move and you take all of the attention off of all your heat going into Dynasty. That's why I don't understand. That's where you really fucked up. It's really dirty because at that point you did your talent dirty as fuck. You did your talent so dirty making a move like that. Don't get me wrong, the Dynasty's gonna roll around. And you know what I'm saying? When the match is crazy, I mean, let's be real, bro. Like, yeah, it's a lot of drama now going on. No one's talking about this shit going into Dynasty. But I'm pretty sure once Dynasty actually starts and these matches take shape, yeah, it's just gonna get hype. I'm pretty sure once Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson are tearing it up in the ring, the crowd is gonna go fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they take it. Hopefully, after Dynasty, all this shit blows over. But right now, going into Dynasty, he fucked up.
Yeah, and it's like the thing that really makes it even more wild and makes it even worse for you, Tony Khan, is because you were literally talking crazy, talking about oh, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Oh, I was fearing for my life. Oh, I felt like my life was in jeopardy. Oh, anything could have happened in that situation. But when you go back and roll the tape, this is what I saw. I saw CM Punk and Jack Perry having a confrontation. They're face to face. I see CM Punk push Jack Perry and then proceed to put him in a headlock to, choke him out. I see you around the corner, but you're behind something. You're behind like a wall of metal or something, so you're kind of protected. CM Punk would have to like reach over in order to get at you. He may have looked at you and tried to lunge at you, but he never touched you. And I'm pretty sure there was plenty of security guards over there to break up that situation. Because the way you were making it sound, Tony Khan, you were making it sound like you, Jack Perry, and CM Punk were the only three individuals in that hallway, and CM Punk was just gunning after you, chasing after you like Tom and Jerry, like a madman. That's the way you were making it sound. So when you worded it like that, and the actual footage came out, and it didn't match up with the words you were saying, that's what made it even worse. You basically proved CM Punk's point. That's what made it even worse. So it was literally like it was like a stock market when it peaks and it completely hits rock bottom. So it starts off, everybody's like, "Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go," and then it's like, okay, you lied." It's like, what are we doing here? And I'm looking at Tony Schiavone at the desk. I'm looking at Tony Schiavone, and he just has his hand on his forehead. He's just like, man, what the hell? This shit is a mess. Like you just know, body language is powerful. You just know. You just know when somebody is not feeling it. He may have not said it on the air, obviously, because he did not want to take a fine or he did not want to, even worse, get fired. But I know Tony Schiavone did not like that move by Tony Khan.
Tony Khan, Tony Khan, Tony Khan. Man, that was a bad look, man. And I'm pretty sure eventually all this shit's gonna die off. I feel like after Dynasty is over with, you know what I'm saying? We can move into a new direction, try to leave all this shit in the dirt. But what really aggravates me about that shit is like, y'all had a chance to capitalize on this type of shit.
Yep.
You know? When all this shit first happened. Going back to what, All Out? Y'all could have had the biggest storyline in your company's history that could have went head to head with the Bloodline story. And y'all would have had hella eyes on your television. Pretty sure y'all would have been capping over 1 million views every week with the storyline like that because there was a lot of real, you know what I'm saying, a lot of real life shit going into that. It doesn't get better than that when you add real life shit into fucking pro wrestling. You had your chance. You literally waited until you fired CM Punk. Not to mention, CM Punk said himself that he told Tony Khan to go handle that shit. So you telling me CM Punk told you to go handle that shit, or he will, and you're not gonna fucking like it, and you basically was just like, all right, go do your fucking thing. Jack Perry was right fucking there, right by Tony Khan. He was like literally 10, 15 feet away from Tony Khan. So you telling me Tony Khan was that close to Jack Perry when he came from behind that curtain, and you didn't even go up to him, bro? When you were right there, right? You were right there, and you proceeded to let CM Punk go up there and confirm himself. That's what's crazy to me. Jungle Boy literally came from behind the curtain when Tony Khan is right fucking there on the monitors, and he still didn't have the balls to go up to him and just be a boss. And just be like, hey man, the fuck was up with that? Because if Tony would have went and did what he was supposed to go do, what any other fucking boss would have did if it was their company, CM Punk would still be in AEW right now. But instead, you decided to basically let CM Punk fucking run the goddamn show. Handle all the dirty work. And he told you that you're not going to like it, and you still allowed him. Granted, he didn't tell you, "Hey, well, I'm gonna go to Jack Perry and fucking choke his ass," which makes me curious. If CM Punk told Tony Khan, "Hey, well, if you're not gonna handle it, I'm gonna go handle it, and I'm gonna go choke his ass out," I wonder if CM Punk would have told Tony Khan that. Would have Tony Khan then have fucking be like, "All right, I got it," or would he say, "Oh, okay, go ahead"? Because it seems like Tony Khan was going to let CM Punk do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. I don't know, man. I feel like if Tony Khan, if he doesn't have it in him to really handle shit like that when shit gets crazy, then yeah, he needs to go ahead and bring in somebody else that's going to handle all the dirty work. When people want to get out of character, get out of pocket. Because if Tony Khan continues to fucking move like this, bro, yeah, he's gonna kill his own fucking company. So, yeah, that's that.
And that's been the main problem at hand lately. Like, granted, it's not a bad thing to have fun and crack jokes and everything. That's never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing. But, when there are serious matters that you need to attend to and you decide to just, be like, you know what, screw that. I'm going to go ahead and take it to another level and make it even worse. I'm going to go decide to just air my grievances online over and over and over and over and over again. You do not realize you're not only not creating a safe space for, the fans, but also for your current talent and also your future talent. Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, they may not say it publicly, but I'm pretty sure, especially after that, a lot of people in that locker room may have second thoughts about renewing their contract with AEW. A lot of people probably wanted to walk out right then and there. I'm pretty sure they might not have said it, but I guarantee that rubbed a few people the wrong way. And everybody's just having to do damage control and be like, oh no, everything's gonna be fine, Yeah, let's go AEW, everything's gonna be fine, This is your job. This is not the wrestler's job. This is your job, Tony Khan. So how about this? How about this? Can we do this, Tony Khan? For the sake of AEW fans, for the sake of AEW wrestlers, for the sake of professional wrestling, can we do this from now for the rest of the year, for the foreseeable future? Can we do this, Tony Khan? Can you please, when it comes to social media, stick to promoting? Stick to promoting. When it comes to cracking jokes and everything, cool. You want to, make a joke every now and then, cool. But when there's drama, you don't got to do 10, 20, 30 tweets and just keep firing off over and over and over again. Like, come on now, bruh. CM Punk, I understand you may have a history with this individual, but CM Punk is in a different company now. He is not your talent anymore. CM Punk is in the WWE. Triple H is his boss. You are no longer his boss. Worry about the talent that you are in charge of. Worry about elevating your company. Like we said, we are 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from your first ever AEW Dynasty pay-per-view. The first ever AEW Dynasty event. And there are supposed to be plans to have a pay-per-view every single month like WWE does. You're trying to, grow the promotion. You're trying to, you know what I'm trying to say, establish AEW. And really make it, I mean, it's already a big dog, but you're trying to, you know what I'm trying to say. You're trying to really take it to the next level. Because, hey, tell me if I'm not telling the truth. The AEW that you first laid your eyes upon, let's go all the way back when Chris Jericho was in the ring and Jon Moxley was rolling through. And everybody's like, oh shit, what's about to happen? Crazy. Moxley, boom. Dynamite. Put him through that glass table. And it was so good. Even the era we were at when we were stuck at Daly's place. Even the COVID Daly's place era was pretty good. But it's like as time went on, it's like, okay, it's getting kind of rocky. And Tony Khan's, starting to really express himself a little bit too much. Like I said, I'm still a huge fan of AEW. I'm always going to love this promotion. I love AEW. This is not I'm going to boycott AEW. This is not that. This is not that type of video. But I'm just saying, can we just focus on the wrestling and elevating the product and not trying to participate in these childish acts? Come on, bruh. This is something that a teenager would do. This is something that, come on now. This is preschool stuff. This is middle school stuff. This is child's play. Let's put it to rest. And let's focus on Dynasty. Because you don't want to roll into Dynasty and then something else pops up and it's like, oh snap. Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson just had a banger-ass match, but everybody's talking about the backstage drama. You don't want that, do you? Maybe gather the individuals around. Try to have a talk. Have some meetings. Ask them what's going on. How they feeling? How can you elevate this product together? Get the wise veterans more involved with this. You already had Edge go out there on live television, but I'm saying everything doesn't have to be like that because that kind of seemed forced, what they did with Cole. So I'm saying you could, handle this backstage. Because, yeah, AEW is a key reason why WWE is thriving right now, but it's the same thing we say about the video games. What's better than one great promotion? 2 great promotions. Simple as that. WWE, They're finding their way again. Vince McMahon is out the door. This is the Triple H era. Now Tony Khan, let's get AEW back to its roots and not just looked at as the drama-filled company. Because if half of these things happen in WWE, the majority of these individuals would already be kicked out the door. They would either be kicked out the door or who knows. But yeah, WWE does not play that. So yeah, Tony Khan started acting like a boss.
Shit, and if you can't put somebody else in that position to be a boss, ain't nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and put your ego and pride to the side and let somebody else handle that work if you can't do it yourself. That's just real shit.
Hey.
And I don't know what much else there is to say about this shit, but it's like, I guess the last thing I'm gonna say about this. That shit happened so long ago, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, nobody was talking about this shit like that anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody. You literally went back into the past and you reopened a can of fucking worms that should have never been opened in the first place. Like that shit, like bruh, you got so mad, got so offended, and was like, you know what? I'm gonna show the footage live on Dynamite. Like, thinking you really thought you were finna pull a savage ass move, but you fucked your company, fucked your build to Dynasty in the process. You fucked your roster in the process. All because you got offended. Like, if you want to take shots, keep that shit on Twitter, keep that shit on the podcast. But if you're gonna go back, and you're gonna dig into a footage that happened fucking last year, last fall?
August 2023, bro.
Like going towards the end of the summer,
like,
last year, like, bruh, that shit was dead and over with, bruh. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, CM Punk, you know what I mean? He went on a fucking podcast and he talked about what happened. He was asked what happened. It's not like he just fucking came out of nowhere and was like, hey, man, hey, Ariel, I'm going to talk about what happened back in fucking All In. Like, I could understand just a little bit more if CM Punk just went on a podcast and decided that he wanted to talk about what happened back at All In on his own willpower and nobody asked him any questions. He was just like, hey, man, I want to talk about what happened back in August. He didn't do that shit. He was asked the questions, and he's not. CM Punk. He's not finna shy away from that bullshit. He's going to address it, and he addressed it from what happened. But you got offended when he called you a clown. He called you a clown and said you're not a boss. You got offended. You took that shit to heart, and you decided to go back and bring up some old ass shit. That's like you in a toxic ass relationship and some stupid shit happened fucking 10 months ago, but y'all done got past that now. Y'all talking, next thing you know, remember when you did this shit for no fucking reason? And now what? Y'all back to square fucking one. Like, I don't know, man.
And it's like, there's a lot of excuses going around talking about they're using this for the storyline with Jack Perry. It's like, how is showing Jack Perry get choked out live on national television making him stronger? You're making him look like a bitch. Like, what are we doing here?
Man said CM Punk is the Tupac of wrestling.
It's like, come on, bro. Tony Khan, like we said, we still rock with you. We still rock with AEW. We want this company to thrive, but you gotta stop with the shenanigans, man. Let's go ahead and make sure these last couple weeks on the road to AEW Dynasty are some of the best weeks in AEW Dynamite history. Let's get it together. Because St. Louis, St. Louis, they want a show. And it's up to you to give them a show. Not just drama.
Not to mention what you also just fucking did, like a dumbass. Now, guess what? You got the fans chanting CM Punk every time the fucking Young Bucks are out there. That shit was not happening just the other week.
Yep.
That shit was not happening like that just the other week. But guess what? What happened on this past Dynamite? The Young Bucks came out there, and you got these loud ass CM Punk chants now. So now you just brought the CM Punk chants right back to AEW television. And I'm pretty sure you don't like that shit. What are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking mute the crowd? On some Bruce Pritchard shit? Like, come on now, some Vince McMahon shit? You're gonna mute the crowd or something? You're gonna censor the crowd when they start chanting CM Punk because you decided to go back to the past and revisit the past and air some shit live on the air when you really could have did that shit when that fucking happened to clear the air? But nah, you waited until CM Punk called y'all out, and then you go and air some shit. So, you know, hopefully he fucking learned from this shit, man. Hopefully he learned from this and they move on from this shit. After Dynasty, they get back on track and worry about and focus on AEW. Y'all have the greatest fucking roster in the wrestling industry right now. So, with the roster that y'all have, y'all should be having some of the best television on TV, period.
Yep.
All you need is you have the roster. All you need is creative, bro. All you need is creative. Get creative. And get Dustin Rhodes out of the fucking main event. Just because Cody is there. Just because Cody is champ. Does that mean, all right, let's put Dustin on the fucking main event of Dynamite? That shit. Y'all took some mean ass L's all fucking week. Y'all been eating L's they've been eating a lot of L's, bro, since fucking WrestleMania week.
And I'm pretty sure this is not what Mercedes signed up for. I'm pretty sure this is not what Will Ospreay signed up for. I'm pretty sure this is not what Okada signed up for. Alright? Let's get the ball rolling, AEW. And, hey, once we have a great AEW Dynasty show, make sure you keep that same momentum and keep it rolling. Because that's been the main problem with AEW. It's like we're always at a high point, and then we're at a low point. Then we're at a high point, then we at a low point. It's never consistent. I'm not saying you have to put on a great show every single week, but let's try to make sure the drama is at the lowest possible point. That's what you need to do right now.
It's like, bruh, look at WWE right now. They just ended, you know what I'm saying? WrestleMania finally got here. And Roman Reigns finally lost the belt. And what fucking happens going into Friday night after Mania? Friday Smackdown after Mania. What happened? Fucking Tama Tonga shows up. Solo turns on fucking Jimmy and is trying to take over the bloodline. That you have another WWE literally just got another massive fucking story already, bruh. They're already cooking with the storyline of the year already, potentially, bruh. Already. What are y'all doing over there? Not to mention, The Rock already said when he comes back, he's gunning for Cody, whether he's champion or not. So and I'm pretty sure The Rock is not just gonna fucking act like it never fucking happened. So The Rock is gonna come back. You're gonna have Cody Rhodes and The Rock continuing their fucking feud. You also got Solo going crazy now in the fucking bloodline with a new member of the bloodline, a whole new bloodline at this point. And more than likely, they're about to bring in another one. So you're gonna have Cody Rhodes, The Rock. You got this whole Roman shit. You got the bloodline. You got the fucking Usos that are probably gonna get back together, bruh. They are cooking, bruh. They are cooking with story.
You got Seth Rollins too, bruh.
Then you got Seth Rollins. He's not even here. He's gonna be out for a little bit probably. So, but when he comes back, Who knows what the fuck he's about to get himself in? And hey, who's to say? Look, think about this shit. Roman Reigns is probably gonna come back as a fucking face. If they draft Seth Rollins to SmackDown with Cody, and then you got The Rock going, not The Rock, you got Roman going through all this shit. Who's to say that Seth Rollins doesn't align himself with fucking Roman Reigns, bro, and tries to help out Roman Reigns, bro? So then you got somebody, you got fucking 2/3 of the Shield with Cody Rhodes potentially going, also getting in the mix with this whole new bloodline shit. Like, bro, the possibilities are endless, bro. They are cooking with story, good, rich story. Like, come on, bro.
They literally can build their WrestleMania main event for the next 2 years. They literally can do that right now. And that's
they already, bro, bro. Survivor Series. When is that shit, bro? Like, when is Survivor Series? Like, fucking what? November? When is it? When was Survivor Series last year?
Yeah, November.
All right. So look at that. You already got a story, and more than likely, we're probably gonna get Solo's bloodline with Roman's bloodline at War Games. That shit is already gonna go in. That is already about to go through the fucking rest of the year, bro. They already got a fucking match for War Games already cooking up, which is not until fucking November. It's literally only fucking the middle of April. Then you still got The Rock. You still got fucking Seth Rollins. So do you see what they're doing with their story, bro? That shit is top-notch storytelling to keep you highly invested. AEW, what do y'all have right now? Fucking drama. Again. Drama. And I'm tired of that shit, bro. Y'all, the roster over there is way too stacked. You got WWE on top of his fucking game right now with fucking top-notch story that's literally carrying for all through WrestleMania, and it's already set right now as we speak. And WrestleMania just ended, and we already got a match for War Games, potentially already getting ready to run its course. And it's about to get crazy. SmackDown right now is already must watch, and Roman is not even fucking there, nor The Rock. But then you go to Dynamite, and y'all have fucking drama.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all want to be the goddamn drama company, let's see how many talents re-up their contracts if y'all keep this bullshit up. Let's see how many more people are going to leave your company and go to WWE right now where it's fucking hot because they don't want to remain in a company that's riddled with fucking drama, and no one talks about you, no one gives a fuck about you because they're too invested into all the drama going on behind the scenes. When you lose, when MJF decides to say fuck this shit and takes his ass over to WWE 2, and fucking has a crazy ass storyline with CM Punk over on fucking Monday Night Raw, continuing the storyline that was supposed to happen in AEW because you fucked up. All right, bro. That's a story right there. MJF going to fucking WWE, goes to Monday Night Raw, and he right there jumping straight at CM Punk. Mega feud right there, mega rivalry right there. That's your bloodline story for Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, come on now, CM Punk and MJF feuding on Monday Night Raw, bro. While you got all the bloodline shit happening over on SmackDown, it'll be over for y'all. But y'all gonna keep fucking around, bro. You gonna fuck around, you gonna find out when you lose half your goddamn roster. When MJF leaves and Malachi Black leaves, because trust me, a lot of these guys are gonna leave. If your company is still drama filled, by the time these contracts are running up, they're leaving, bro. They're not staying.
Yep.
And the only reason y'all have most of y'all talents in the first place is because Vince McMahon was doing everybody dirty. If Triple H would have been running the show fucking 4 or 5 years ago, you wouldn't even have 2/3 of your talent. You would have never got it. You would have never had Malachi Black. You would have never had FTR. You would have never had Keith Lee. You would have never. You would have never had none of that. Hell, you probably wouldn't even have MJF. Darby Allin would probably be in WWE right now if Triple H was running the show and Vince was been gone fucking 5 years ago. Hell, AEW probably wouldn't have even been a thing if Triple H would have been here 5 years ago in charge. So please remember, always keep that shit in mind, Tony. There was a good bulk of your roster were Triple H's guys back in NXT. And the only reason you got them was because Vince McMahon ran them out of the fucking door. Vince is not here anymore, buddy. And WWE is as hot as it's ever been. So if you think they're not going to fucking leave and take their asses right back to the WWE when their contracts are up because your company is drama filled, then hey, that's going to be on you to blame, bro. So you might want to get your locker room in check and become a fucking boss. Because shit's going to get real ugly, get real spooky real quick in the next couple of years.
Everybody keeps making jokes about, oh, AEW is the next WCW. I'll get ready to get shut down soon. It's like, hey, it may be a joke right now, but Tony Khan, you keep on fucking around, it's going to be a reality. Man, I'll tell you, boy. You see what
about all that, boy, that probably wraps that up.
Wait
see what the chat got going on.
Until Jacob Fatu shows up, boy. Who you telling, man?
Oh, he's definitely showing up.
Who you telling, man? Jacob Fatu, boy. The Samoan werewolf. He is a menace, bro. I cannot wait till he shows up. And when LA Knight wins the United States Championship, yeah, this game session is no longer available. Damn, we can't even get one match in before we head out.
Yeah, we definitely not gonna be doing all this shit, but well, hey. A lot of this shit ain't. If this shit's not gonna allow us to play, or allow them to play, then hey.
Exactly. Hey, we tried, y'all. Cause honestly, like, hey, I'll pick anybody. I don't care. We just trying to entertain y'all, but 2K clearly doesn't want us to give y'all a match, so hey, it is what it is. So, yeah. With that being said, oh wow, every single time, bruh. When we about to head out, the numbers start climbing. Every single time, bruh.
Man, it's been pretty steady in between 6 to 8 for like the last fucking 30 minutes.
So just went to 9, it's gonna go to 10, it's gonna go to goddamn. Let me go ahead.
Shit, we gonna see.
Let me go ahead and put my boy Bad Bunny. No, I'm joking. Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Oh boy.
Will we get a match completed?
No.
Are we getting a patch for the servers anytime soon, 2K?
No.
Are we getting a patch for anything anytime soon, 2K?
I said no.
Just a little patch, even just a 5 megabyte patch.
I mean, if you want to join this wolf, then that's cool. But other than that, I'm finna get off this shit.
Shit, one of these days we gonna be doing some crazy views, boy. Because I'm telling you now, we got a mean ass vision for this channel. What you see now, the type of content that you see now on this channel, is not shit compared to what we want to do. This is just us getting our feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Us just getting our feet wet, just trying to get out here a little bit, get our names out there. But we haven't even done a fraction of what we really want to do with this channel. But as time goes on, we get this shit more established. We get more fucking subs. We get a bigger following. Hey, you gonna see some shit.
This dude talking about I'm down for a match and he ain't even online.
As long as it's taking, this shit ain't gonna load up anyway. This shit gonna crash out.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a certain fucking timer with these lobbies, boy. If you're not, if the match isn't already started within the first like 3 minutes, everybody being in the goddamn lobby, it's not going to start. It's going to crash.
Boy, what?
Of course, he picks The Rock. Now let's see will this shit actually fucking start. Oh, there we go. But will it not? Will it disconnect?
You know what disconnect is gonna happen?
Here we go, and I expect an incredibly turbulent environment in this Extreme Rules match tonight. Things are now underway with
Somebody set a timer up and see how long this match stays alive.
I got you. I got you. All right, let's go. I got a timer going right now, bro. I'm finna start doing polls, boy. How long will this match last? How long before disconnect?
Will this match disconnect?
I would dead make a mockery out of these fucking servers, boy.
Come on, Rocky. Come on, Mr. Final Boss. What you doing, bruh? Come on. I was not trying to do that. Boy, you was over here getting your ass whooped by Orton, G. I'm not trying to carry right now. Oh, here we go again. What you gotta get a weapon for, bro? Come on. Oh, now I'm stunned. My head is already red too. Oh my goodness. Bro, what are you doing? My goodness, put the sledgehammer down. You are not Triple H, my guy. What are you doing?
The King of Kings.
Scary ass partner, man. Focus on Roman, bruh.
We lost a subscriber.
Yes, whatever. We'll love you one day, hate you the next. I ain't studying that shit.
But what?
Shout out to the real
That
one.
mean you ain't down? Means you was never a fan in the first place.
Damn. Oh. This dude Rocky, boy. This dude Rocky, boy. This is, man.
Yeah, so he's got his ass dropped. But boy, that one drop kick and was tired.
What you telling, bro? Golly.
Boy got his ass beamed.
Good grief, man. I'm gonna just have to hit a super and get this.
We got 6
motherfucker.
viewers, y'all. What's going on? Y'all get active in the chat. Y'all talk to us. What's going on with y'all? What y'all doing? What y'all want to see? What y'all want to talk about? What's up?
For real, stop being Casper. Say something.
If you're a new viewer, hop in the chat. Introduce yourself.
Oh, he's about to get stunned. Oh, shit, that was close. Up, good old stun meter, man. Good old stun meter.
If anything, he's the one doing the intimidating right now, Michael. Rose kick to the gut, drops down.
Rocky, come on, bruh. Wow. Is he so busy? He's so busy searching for weapons. Man. Good grief. You gotta be the worst motherfucker to ever use the rock. All right. Yeah. Warren got a sig too, boy.
Boy,
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm cooked. All he gonna do is double pin me. Oh, he was going.
nah, The Rock got this. He finna handle him, bro.
Wow. Oh, we're cooked.
Crazy.
We're cooked. Okay.
Did he use his Rizzo?
I think he did.
Damn, one finisher, boy. Already busted Rizzo.
Boy. Golly. So none of them got a finisher right now? Bro, what? Are you just gonna keep on Irish whipping? Come on, bro. Caught him. Caught him. Yes, sir. All right. Got that super. Yes, sir, Rocky. Come on.
Boy, kick that quick as hell. I hear that dirty pin on your eye.
Boy, what?
I was gonna say, but boy, had me nervous for a second.
All right.
I thought you.
Come on, Rocky. Come on, Rocky.
Oh, all right.
Yes, sir. Clutch team, boy. Clutch team, boy. Good grief, man. Yeah, I ain't teaming with your ass no more. Get that fuck out of here. I'm sorry, not sorry, man. You was not that guy, buddy. That was way too much carrying for my liking, man. That was way too much carrying for my liking, boy. I damn near lost that match. Oh. But hey, at least we got to get. Man, was that the first match we got to play in like. When was the last match we got off on this channel?
Yeah, no shit. Release day.
Crazy.
Nah.
But yeah, at least we got a match up there for y'all. But that about concludes the stream. Maybe we'll be back tomorrow. But if not, we got y'all on Sunday. With that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the very first episode of the Late Night Vibes. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Yeah, it may be late, but hey, that's the whole point of the show. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share.
And get this shit to 1,000. We about 10 away. Let's get it.
Hit that bell to be notified for each and every Unsanctioned TV upload. It's Unsanctioned TV, and we out here. One love.
Make
God
sure
bless. See you in the next one.
lock in with the pioneers of the WGC.
And we out here. Peace. M2K.
At least we got a match for the first time in 10 years.
Alright, let's see. Hopefully I don't have the same problem as last time where... Okay, so stop streaming. Alright, stop streaming. Alright. Stop streaming. Okay. This shit's off, right? We off, right?
Oh no, let me see.
Oh shit. Damn, hold up. Damn, we had a few viewers. Yo. Shout out to the people on Twitch too, man. Damn, I did not know that much people was on Twitch. Yo, what the fuck?
How many we had on Twitch?
Damn.
We still live on Twitch?
Shit. I don't think so. Not anymore.
Shit, how many viewers was it?
Oh shit, this shit is still live on YouTube. Let me stop. Oh, damn.
Oh yeah.
Hey, appreciate you, Wolf. Damn, if it wasn't for you, oh my goodness.